Good morning, everybody. At least it's morning right now as I'm doing this. So, wherever you are, I hope you're having an awesome day. And it is an awesome day. I walked outside. It was cool, comfortable. The sun is a little bit in my face, but I'm kind of shielding it behind the trees that are in front of me here. And the only thing I can think of is, oh, rats. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted a nice thunderstorm. I wanted the lightning to be coming down and the thunder booming and the wind blowing and the trees snapping in half and all that kind of stuff. No, I'm not crazy. And I know there's some of you out there who think that might be just a bit true, but no. I'm not crazy because I was reflecting on the psalm that's appointed for this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday is Holy Trinity Sunday. Very special one in our lectionary and in our church year because it's the only one that's really devoted to purely a doctrine, the Trinity. And we'll get into that later this week. But for now, let's take a look at this psalm. And it is kind of a crazy psalm. I mean, you want it to be storming as you're reading this psalm. It starts out pretty innocuously, basically a call to worship and praise God. Ascribe to the Lord, O heavenly beings. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory of his name. Worship the Lord in splendor. Hey, that's a call to worship. Let's give God his praise and give him his due. But storms? Yeah, it gets right into it. The voice of the Lord is over the waters. See, when you're talking about water back then, you're talking about chaotic storminess and stuff that's not really all that pleasant. The God of glory thunders, the Lord over mighty waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. It's full of majesty. I mean, this is stormy weather coming here because the voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. See, the trees are already snapping in half under the fierce winds that are coming. And it goes on and on like that. And what in the world? Why do we have a psalm that glorifies storms at all? Well, hey, this Psalm 29 is one of a group of what are called enthronement psalms. In other words, lifting up God, lifting up Yahweh, the word for God in the Psalms, lifting him up as Lord and King. King, that's it. Enthronement, King. Yahweh is King. And most of the enthronement psalms are numbered in the 90s, all right? But here's it is in 29, an enthronement psalm. And it's kind of a unique one in that it's targeted toward, now get this, a foreign god. A foreign god. See, and he's not named in here, but as you read this, you're going, aha, we know who you're going after. Yahweh is going after that Canaanite god, Baal. Oh yeah, we know all about Baal. You've heard about him too, even from your Sunday school days. He's the god that the Canaanites, and even the Israelites bowed down and worshipped him. See, and that's what the prophets had to correct the people on time and time and time again. It's not Baal you worship, it is Yahweh. Yahweh is God. In fact, Baal is nothing. Yahweh is everything. And what you have in this very short psalm, it's only 11 verses long, but it's talking about, how do we know it's talking about Baal? Why is Yahweh going after Baal? It's because Baal was known as the god of the storm. And now the psalmist is saying, people, not Baal, it's Yahweh. Yahweh is in control. And when you first glance at it, you see it's very poetic and majestic, and the way it's put together. It keeps talking about the voice of God, this, the voice of God, that. Remember, it was the voice of God that brought about creation, that started this whole thing. So it's making that connection between Yahweh and going way back to creation. And the voice of God shows up in this psalm as a refrain 7 times. You say, well, so what? 7 times. 7, the number of perfection for the Hebrew people. Perfection. And 7 days of creation. All right. So you have that going all the way through this psalm. And, oh man, I was hoping against hope that when we woke up this morning, it would be thundering and lightning, and I could be sitting up here. I'm by our little cottage, and I wish I could be underneath the front porch roof and having thunder and lightning rain down all around me. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. But it shows the mighty majesty of our God who created us, and He is enthroned as our King. And I'd like to read that very last 2 verses of the psalm. The Lord sits enthroned over the flood. The Lord sits enthroned as King forever. May the Lord give strength to His people. May the Lord bless His people with peace. Short, sweet, beautiful psalm saying, turn your attention away from that false god Baal. And to us, turn our attention away from all those things that command our attention, but are false gods in our day and in our age. And look to God, look to Yahweh as the source of your strength, as the source of your peace, and He will bless you. Well, enjoy the day. It's just slightly overcast, but the sun is peeping through from time to time. It's going to be a little cooler than it has been, but no thunderstorms on the horizon, at least not right here. God's blessings be with you.